And start with James Williams from SoCal News Group.
Hey man, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing good, doing good. You weren't originally listed as the starter early last week, but you did eventually, you did start against Hawaii. When did you find out, and how do you feel you did overall?
I found out sometime during the week, but honestly, we rotate a lot at guard, so it doesn't really matter who starts. We're all getting playing time, and we're all just trying to help the team. And it felt pretty good to be out there. Finally back on offense, felt like high school again, back to the offensive side, and it felt really good to be playing online.
With Britton Brown and Zach Charbonnet in the backfield, how rewarding was it to see the performance of those two guys against Hawaii?
Man, those two backs, they're as good as any back in the nation. Our jobs is just try to get them to open space, and you guys can see what they do. They're great backs, and definitely just getting them to the second level and just let them, ball out, because the film doesn't lie. Those are some really good running backs.
Thank you.
Let's go to Ben Boltz from the LA Times.
Hey Neil, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good to see you. You look noticeably slimmer. I almost didn't recognize you there. What are you what are you at now? Is your weight with the transition offensive line? What did you want to do there? Where are you now? Where do you hope to go?
Right now I'm at 356 as of this morning. I'm feeling good, and I just want to keep getting in better shape and just continue to play to the best of my abilities. That's kind of the goal right now.
The LSU defensive line is known for being really big, tough, and physical. Do you think this might be unlike anything you've ever faced in college on Saturday?
Obviously every team and everyone in Division I football has a scholarship for a reason. So everyone's good, and you can expect that they're at their college for a reason. So I'm excited to play for sure. They definitely present a good challenge for us, and we're just excited. We've had a good week of practice. We've been working hard, communicating, and it should be fun.
Thank you very much.
Let's go to Tracy Pearson from Bruin Report.
Hey Neil, how you doing, man?
Good. How are you?
Good. So now that you've been playing offensive line for a couple of years, getting a kind of an overview on this, what's your opinion of the contrast and compare of playing offensive line and defensive line in college and specifically at UCLA? Do you ever miss the other side of the ball?
No, not really. Defense is fun. You get a lot of recognition. You get to make the tackles and stuff. That's cool. But being on the field when you score a touchdown, there's nothing like it. It's really fun having Mudita with the boys, with the running backs, and I don't know, something about offense just is more appealing to me personally. I like blocking, and I just find it more fun to play. No hate against no D linemen or any of the boys in the other room. My roommate's still playing D line, Ty, but offense is, I just feel like it's a better fit for me.
So you have completely moved, like emotionally and mentally, to the offensive line room.
Yes, sir. Definitely. I'm all in on offensive line. I'm not looking back at defense. My first 2 years here, all in on offense for sure.
So those guys feel like maybe you kind of abandoned them over there, like Tyler Manoa or
No. It's all love. Obviously they're doing just fine without me. After you can see last year's performances and last game last week. They didn't skip a beat or anything. So it's all love for sure.
Coming in to start playing offensive line as a junior, do you think you've caught up? Do you think you are where you want to be? Do you feel confident in knowing how to play the position, or do you think you're still at the beginning of your learning curve?
I think Coach Fry and the other boys, the room has definitely got me up to speed pretty quick. Obviously, every week there's always a chance to get better. But I can't be more grateful to the boys, John Gaines, Alex, Sam, Paul Grattan, all those boys, that have been playing online for a while. They really took me under their wing and helped me, even though, we're the same age and everything, later on in our years. But, they're helping me out, even though it's new to the position. And I'm feeling good. I feel good at where I'm at right now. But obviously, there's so much more that I know that I can achieve with just listening to the boys and to coach.
Good deal. Thanks.
Let's go to Sam Connon from SI.
Hey, Neil, how's it going?
Hey, good. How are you?
Doing well. So, Bo the other day said that Zach should be in the Heisman conversation. He said Zach Charbonnet for Heisman. Are you on board with that too? You think?
Yes, sir. For sure. Yeah, he's got my bid. I mean, if I had a vote, if I was part of the meeting and had a vote, Zach got it for sure.
All right, thanks.
Yes, sir.
Right. Any last questions here for Neo? Great. We'll let him go. Thanks for your time, Neo.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys.
All right. We're now joined by defensive lineman Daytona Jackson. Again, if you have any questions, please hit the raise hand button. Daytona, we got you muted.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yep. We'll get started with Ben from the LA Times.
Hey Daytona, how are you?
How are you?
Good, thank you. So you made a nice, really nice play on that interception Saturday, kind of reaching out, grabbing the ball, bringing it in. Can you take us through the play, what you saw and how you made it?
Yeah, I just saw some of my teammates putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback, and I seen how he was dropping, and it looked like he was running a screen. So I was just staying vigilant and seeing that he threw the ball in my vicinity and just reached out and made the play.
You guys are playing a really talented offense on Saturday. What do you see as the challenges they'll present? And what do you guys have to do to win this battle?
I feel like we just have to be ourselves. We have a game plan and we got to execute our game plan at the best of our abilities. Like, we're going up against a former national championship winning team, so we just got to play our game plan and execute that.
You mentioned them winning the national championship. Does that give you a little bit of extra excitement, knowing that they're only, a year and a half removed from that and you get a chance to play them?
Yeah, I think it does. I think it has a lot of my eyes on it. It's something that draws attention to people, and everyone wants to perform when they have eyes on them. So I think that does create that.
Thank you.
Yep.
We'll go to Tony Siracusa from Last Word.
Hey, Daytona. Talking about the LSU offense, they've got a really good quarterback in Jackson. What have you seen from him when you've looked at the game film? He looks pretty mobile, but he's got a strong arm also.
Yeah, I've noticed that he's going to be a dual threat, but that's why our game plan, we're planning to put a lot of pressure on him to make him force decisions. So I feel like we got to execute our game plan and make him play our type of play style.
And does it help that you played a dual threat quarterback last week in Hawaii?
Yeah, I think it keeps everyone like in their rush lanes, knowing that we got to box him in so he can't escape the pocket.
Great. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
All right, other questions here for Daytona? Let's go to Tracy Pearson.
Hey, Daytona. How far do you think this team overall, the whole program, has come from when you first stepped on campus a couple of years ago? Just tell us about that whole process and where the program is now with the experience of the players and the coaching staff.
Yeah, so I think each year we've noticeably increased just building blocks of being younger guys. There's a lot of young guys when I got here, but everyone's starting to age into their roles really well. So, and the coaches, they're helping with that, showing us how to be leaders. So they say it's not coach-fed, it's player-led. So we're trying to work our way to being a player-led team.
How have you found a role, let's say, without Osa Digizua on the team?
There's a helicopter flying over. I can't hear you right now.
Oh, yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you can try right now.
Okay. How have you found a role on the team, do you think? You're now a starter, but also with Oso Digizua moving on, what do you think the team expects from you, and what do you expect from yourself?
I expect myself to carry myself like I always have, just be one of the leaders on the team and execute defense. You know, we all try and help one another be the best that we can on the field. So we all look to one another to execute the plan. And I feel that it works hand in hand with everyone on the defense.
What are you seeing from some of the younger defensive linemen, especially the two guys who got time last week?
Yeah, Jay and Tia, yeah, they're going to be some good guys. They just got to stick with the program, trust the coaches. They're going to be able to carry the torch for sure.
Thanks.
Yep, thank you.
Go to Rick Kimbrell from Broom Blitz.
Hi, Daytona. How confident is the defense right now after that victory over Hawaii?
Yeah, I would say that our overall confidence is very high. You know, we're going to stick to our game plan and play our type of game. No matter what we face, we're not going to let anything try and shake us. Not going to make anything bigger than what it is. We're just going to go execute our plan the best that we can.
How high is the ceiling of this defense, do you think?
I mean, I feel like that just has to be shown throughout the season, really. We are able to just execute what we set out to execute every week, then I don't see a ceiling being put on anything.
Thank you very much, and good luck to you on Saturday.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Any final questions here for Daytona? Okay. We'll wrap it up. Thanks for your time, Daytona.
All right. Thank you, guys.